Now that you've learned all the note values, we are getting to one of the most important parts of the successful drumming package. And that is the note value exercises. And I don't have a lot of these for you to go through, but please, I want you to go through each one of them very carefully, and I want you to master each one of them before moving on. Okay, so the same rules apply. We want to learn these at 60 beats per minute and then work our way up to 100 beats per minute. Once you can play each exercise at 100 beats per minute for 2 minutes straight, you are ready to move on to the next one. But please do not cheat and do not move on before you've actually completed it. There will be some frustrating moments because in the note value exercise, we're basically taking everything we've learned. In the quarter notes one, we just played quarter notes. And in the eighth notes one, we just played eighth notes. And we didn't really blend any of these note values. But now we're going to actually start blending and combining them. We're not going crazy. I'm just basically changing the note value on each count or every other count. But it is still challenging going from quarter note triplets into 32nd notes and 16th note triplets into 16th notes and stuff like that. Because sometimes the difference in tempo is so minute, it's really hard to know exactly where you are on the count. And that's why it's very, very important to start these very slowly and just focus on how the note value is changing in relation to the tempo. So what I want to do, I'm just going to go through these all at 60 and 100 beats per minute. And I want you to listen closely to how everything is sounding. And then I want you to go through them just one at a time. So take your time with it. Like I said, get them to 100 beats per minute before you move on to the next one. All right? So here we go. Start at 60 and then go to 100. So that is one of 2 note value exercises associated with the successful drumming product. It is very important that you go through each one of these exercises and make sure you have a clear understanding of how the note values relate to each other. In future tools that we're going to be going through, this is absolutely crucial that you know how to look at a note value in a paper and you can process and know exactly what that is, or it's important that you can audibly listen for a note value and be able to hear what it is you're hearing. Is that chord note triplets? Is that eighth notes? What is it? And you need to be able to decipher that. And doing this is going to ingrain that into your head. So regardless of what skill level you are, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced, please take the time and go through these exercises. One final quick note I want to make on this is, if you are a beginner and you're really struggling to get these at 100 beats per minute, it's all right to kind of do it at 80, let's say, and as long as you're really comfortable and you feel like you have full command of the exercise, then you can move on to the next section. But if at 80 you're still really struggling, then stick it with it, or go down to 70 and practice there and work your way up to at least 80 before moving on to the next note value exercise. But once you have completed this, you can move on to the next one.